Here we are once again. NFL Sunday. Bucs Saints. I'm ready. I'm ready. Everybody thinks we're going to lose to the Saints. I think everybody is underestimating the Bucs yet again. I mean, look at this. Look at this real quick. 54% of people think the Saints are going to win. They think the Saints are going to win? Bro. The Saints. I'm underselling the Saints. This is going to be a good game, but I do think the Bucs will triumph. Okay. I'm a little bit early, so we just got a little bit of pregame here. So this is going to be interesting because I don't believe the Saints have Derek Carr. I believe Derek Carr is out. Is he? I knew Jamel Dean was inactive. Kalijah Cansey, yeah. We have Vita Vea and Carlton Davis are out there. Let's check the full injury report. I did not think that Derek Carr is going to play. Oh, okay. Well, that makes things a little bit more interesting. We'll have to see if Carr is actually ready. That will be interesting. Okay. Coming up here. This is also, since Atlanta lost, this is the battle for the NFC South lead. So this has a lot of weight to it. Let's see. Derek Carr. Derek Carr to start. It's his throwing shoulder. That surprises me. Especially with how fierce this Bucs pass rush has been this year. It surprises me that they're actually throwing him out there. They're seriously risking Derek Carr having a bad injury if there is anything left wrong with him. Look at the comparison. The exact same amount of yards. That's impressive. Mayfield has 2 more touchdowns. Okay. Olave has 302 yards, but Evans has 3 TDs. So matching it, and they don't really have I mean, okay, Kamara is going to be back, so they do have their legit running back. But so far, it's been Taysom Hill has been their run game. I don't know. 4.5 in favor of New Orleans. Oh, Bucs. We got to come out and prove that wrong. All right. Yards passing. Bucs 212 per game. I'm assuming this is per game. Saints 248. All right. Yeah, Derek Carr is starting. All right, boys. Let's go. Alvin Kamara should not be back. It's ridiculous. He only got 3 games for what he did, but you know, it's the NFL's wheel of discipline. Oh, but don't bet on any games. If you bet on a game, you get a year suspension. It's ridiculous. But it's the NFL. It's the way they run things, even if it sucks. Is Jameis going to talk about eating a W like he did when he was with us here? I hate this commercial. It's the Geico commercial where the woman's like, enjoy your flight, and the guy says, you too, and they all act like he just killed a person right in front of him. It's really stupid. A lot of commercials are stupid nowadays. I'm ready. I am so ready. I wish this game did not fall in line with both Denver, Chicago, and Miami, Buffalo, because I wanted to watch both of those games too, because Miami, Buffalo might legitimately be one of the best games of the year. Denver, Chicago might be so for a completely different reason. Just like watching a train wreck in slow motion. Gosh, that chair. Jersey Mike's really pushing out a bunch of commercials. I've always thought they were overrated. Yep, the eternal Mike Evans versus Marshawn Lattimore. Back and forth. For some reason, people are under the impression that Marshawn Lattimore owns Mike Evans, even though Mike Evans has proven time and time again that he absolutely destroys him. Like, I don't understand why it's still an argument. And as a matter of fact, not only is it an argument, it's an argument going the opposite way than it actually is. Mike Evans has always beat Lattimore. He might have 1 or 2 games on him across their careers, but most of the time it's like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if people can get that misconception. I guess just because the Saints have beaten the Bucs quite a lot recently. That's my only guess. Well, we had what's the deal? What just happened there? It was like, well, 2 big match, players to watch. Mike Evans and Marshawn Lattimore. They've had a heated rivalry over the past few years. There's been some ejections. There's been some big games. This is really the thing to watch. And then it went back to commercial. Like, that's all it did. What are we doing? So I made a little thing for my D&D group. I'm running a new campaign before too long that is set in a desolate land. Formerly thriving continent has been overrun and destroyed by plague and a lot of things. I don't want to reveal anything just in case they're listening. But I'm making like a cool. I made some. It's not parchment paper, but I made it look like parchment. And it. I don't know. I think it looks pretty good. I'm gonna write a note on it. Let's go. Let's go, Sainta. Let's go Sainta. I don't know who Sainta is, but apparently Sainta has a fan. It's not Christmas yet. It's spooky month. It is spooky month. It's time to get spooky, not jolly. Looks like Bucs won the coin toss and deferred. I have fat thumbs. Let's go with Saints. Okay. Every week, you pop in just to say, let's go whatever team the Bucs are playing. You're a menace. Protective padding ain't gonna do crap if his shoulders hurt. Trust me, I would know. I don't know. 0 problems. The look on his face did not indicate 0 problems after he threw that ball. The look on his face indicated, ow, this hurts. All right, kickoff. Taken, and Shahid's going to actually take it out, and he will get it to about the 26. All right, well, this is going to be a good indicator, this first drive, on how Derek Carr is doing. I'm glad we got Carlton Davis back, because I think we need him for Chris Olave. Okay, they did mark it at the 27, so even though it looks a lot like the ball's on the 25. Snap, Carr looking, quick drop off to Kamara, and he gets shut down. Doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play. Good job closing in on that by the Bucs defense. Yeah, the Saints team does have a lot of speed on offense. 2nd and 10 now. Kamara in the backfield. They fake the handoff to him. Quick out, and he'll get a first down. Rashid Shaheed. Quick out, and the Bucs have to watch a lot of that. With the speed the Saints offense has, they do a lot of behind the line of scrimmage stuff. And kind of just let the receivers do all the work. Oh boy, Ryan Neal's hurt. Okay, he's back up. He's back up. He'll probably take a play or two off. He wasn't down that long. He's walking under his own power, not limping or anything, so that's good. Already being out Jamel Dean is not great. They are missing 2 DBs as well. I really want Kalijah Cansey back in the lineup, though. Okay, Hill checks into the game at quarterback. Hill dropping back, looking to pass. Quick pass. It's caught by Michael Thomas for another first down. Come on, defense. I was worried by what I saw on Monday night. I'm hoping that they can, figure it out. That was Jamel Dean too. Or not Jamel Dean. That was Carlton Davis. He should have that locked up. Come on, man. Come on, man. Okay, Carr back in the game. Handoff, Kamara. He will get about 4 on the play. And they are in Tampa Bay territory. Come on, defense. Come on. Yeah, we've got to beat up secondary, but that shouldn't... I mean, the Saints haven't exactly had a dynamic offense. We shouldn't be getting shredded by them. That's the issue. Hill is in the game as a tight end. Another handoff to Kamara. And he'll make it about a 3rd and 1. Come on, let's stand him up on 3rd down, guys. Lock up. Lock up, defense. Saints moving left to right. At the Bucs 42, they need 1 yard. Try and fake the snap. Carr changing the play. Kamara to his left. Carr looking, quick pass off the fingertips of Shaheed, and it'll bring up 4th and 1. It looks like the Saints offense is staying out there. Don't jump. Don't jump, defense. Stay disciplined. Do not jump. You don't know if they're actually going to go for it this early in the game. It wouldn't surprise me. Hill is lined up. Yep, he's going to run it, and he's got it. That was blatantly obvious, man. How do you not stop that? Carr is lined up like a running back. Hill is under center. Not under center. He was in the shotgun, but still. That's plainly obvious that's going to be a run. You got to stop that, man. 1st and 10 for the Saints. They keep the ball moving. Hill off to the left of Carr as a running back. Another running back on his right hip as well. Carr being pressured, has to get rid of it. He just got hit. No, are you kidding me? They're going to call roughing the passer. It's a load of horse crap. Oh, don't try and land on him with your body weight. Yeah, that's possible. The people who make these rules have never played football before. That's so stupid. It is so stupid. Don't land on him with your body weight. Yeah, I can manipulate myself in midair to not do that. That is the dumbest rule. Like, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Carr with the snap. He's looking, flushed out again. Quick pass to Kamara, who will get about 5 yards. I can't believe... I hate the way they protect quarterbacks, too. I understand that the quarterbacks are their cash cow, they're their marquee players, but doing things like, hey, you have to violate the laws of physics to be able to not draw a penalty. It doesn't make any sense. It's the same thing as like hitting in the head. Like, you have to hit with the shoulder, and if it even looks like your head is hitting, they're doing a reverse, and that gets sniffed out. Kamara slammed down way in the backfield. Big loss for the Saints. Yaya Diaby, great play. Yeah, I don't like the way they treat it. You can tell the rules are slanted for the offense. Kamara ran backwards too. That should be on him. He wasn't pushed back. He wasn't pushed back. He voluntarily ran backwards. Mark that ball way back there. 3rd and 14. Thank you. Car in the gun. Changing the play now. Bucs rush 5. Finds Hill wide open and he falls. He will not get there. So the Saints will have to settle for 3. Because I doubt they're going for it on a 4th and 5. Okay. Bucs defense comes up with the stop. After a questionable roughing the passer penalty. I still don't like that whole body weight thing with roughing the passer. It doesn't make a ton of sense to me. But Groupie will now attempt a 37-yard kick, and it's right up the middle. Saints lead 3-0. All right, offense. It's time for the offense to come out here and show how it's done. The Saints defense is pretty good, but they allowed a Packers team who have a okay offense to put up 18 on them in one quarter. There's no reason we shouldn't be able to. Okay. Yeah, the Bucs defense needs to do a little bit better getting to plays quickly. The Saints run a lot of plays that start behind the line of scrimmage. A lot of do that. That's not allowed. That breaks the rules. Because you might hurt the quarterback. You might hurt anyone when you tackle somebody. So I don't understand why you're supposed to just like two-hand touch the quarterback and knock him over. It doesn't make sense to me. I played football in high school. I'm not an NFL player. I'm not going to claim to be some professional football player, but I did play football. And I can tell you, as someone who played football, trying to tackle someone properly and not land on them with your body weight is not easy. So, I don't know. I'll stop complaining about the call, but ultimately it didn't matter too much because I think they were still in field goal range at that point, and the Bucs managed to stop them. So now it's time for Baker. It's time for Baker to bake. Get the oven mitts. Get the oven. It's time for Baker. Baker to bake something nice. Not turnovers. We don't like turnovers. I don't care whether they're apple, cherry, cheese, whatever. Turnovers ain't good. We're here to break some bread. Bake some bread. All right. Kickoff goes out of bounds, so we will start at the 25. This season, Baker, 67% completion percentage, 4 TDs to 1 INT, a passer rating of 96. Not bad. Not bad, all things considered. Last week was not great. All right. Okay, we had 2 tight ends in the backfield. They'll move up on the line. Rachaad White, the lone back. Saints have a lot of guys up on the line. Mayfield looking deep to Mike Evans. And it is caught. Caught by Mike Evans. What was I saying about Evans beating Lattimore? For about 15 yards, that looked like. So, 18 yards. Baker under center again. Kieft in motion. Will hand off to Rachaad White this time. He'll get about 5 yards on the play. Not bad. All right. Mayfield under center again. Big formation. Fake the handoff. Quick pass out to Chris Godwin, and they'll mark him just short. Does the line of scrimmage work like the goal line, where you have to be in bounds? The ball has to be in bounds, rather. Obviously, you have to be in bounds, but I'm saying, like, if you haven't stepped out of bounds, like, if you're starting to go out of bounds, is my question. Baker under center. Saints defense stacking the line. Timeout. Saints were not organized, and they will have to burn a timeout. 3rd and 1. All right. All right. First number 1 overall draft pick in NFL history to play for 4 teams in first 6 seasons. Yeah, I mean, Baker's had that kind of career. Okay, we shouldn't hand off to White here. Baker should take this. I'm just saying, the Saints have stacked the line. Oh, we'll hand off to Chris Godwin. False start, man. Come on, man. Cade Otton, you can't do that. Godwin would have had that too. You can't flinch. You can't move. All right, well, this makes it a little bit more difficult. 3rd and 6. Saints stacking the line here still. They're going to bring it. Tompkins in motion. Never mind, they only bring 3. Run for it, Baker. Run. Baker gets it. First down, Bucs. Nice run, Baker. Nice job, Baker. Great job by Mayfield on that play. 1st and 10. Godwin in motion. Fake the handoff. Mayfield can't find anyone. He gets rid of it. He was out of the tackle box, and Rachaad White was in the area, so it was no intentional grounding. Couldn't find anyone down the field. Yeah, gotta give him a little bit more time than that, O-line. What do you mean intentional grounding? Rachaad White was right there. Are you kidding me? That's a load of horse crap. Rachaad White was right there. Rachaad White was right next to where that pass is, and they're going to call it intentional grounding. That's a load of horse crap. He is out of the pocket. Rachaad White is within 5 yards. It shouldn't matter that it didn't reach the line of scrimmage. He had a receiver in the area. Well, because we just got screwed on that call, now it's 2nd and 22. That's freaking ridiculous. 5 wide, Baker dropping back. Quick pass to Otton. Otton will power forward back up to the Bucs 48. That is so stupid. That is so stupid. And they didn't throw the flag initially. They waited. They waited to throw the flag. Come on. I honestly do not believe that the refs hold the we don't want to affect the outcome of the game. I think they absolutely want to affect the outcome of the game. All right. 3rd and 16 now because of the bogus penalty. Rachaad White in the backfield with Baker. Saints rush 3 again. Quick dump off to Rachaad White, and he will get a decent amount of yards, but he's still well short of the first down. Bucs get screwed by a penalty on that drive. It's ridiculous. Already 2 really bad penalties against the Bucs, and I can just see the refs are holding a bit of bias. Really, really dumb. All right, Camarda. Let's see. Where did that go out? That looked like it went out about the 15-yard line. Decent punt by Camarda. That's an alligator. Okay. They're just showing an alligator swimming around. And then they put the Bucs and Saints logos over it. That seriously looked like a crap post. That totally... Oh, that's stupid. All right, defense. Let's look a little bit better on this drive. Don't let them move the ball on you so easily. Oh, Vikings. Don't lose to the Panthers. 99-yard pick 6. Vikings, please. Oh, Ryan Neal is being evaluated for a concussion. That's not great. Well, we need some secondary help. We need a lot of secondary help. Already missing Jamel Dean and Derek Pitts Jr. Losing Ryan Neal as well would be a blow. All right. Come on, defense. Carr under center. Hill in motion. Carr looking down the field. Easy catch for Michael Thomas. What is going on with that camera? I think the cameraman just fell. Oh, they ruled it incomplete. Oh, yeah, no, that's incomplete. That was incomplete. Yeah, that on replay I could tell that it skidded along the ground before he had it in his hands. All right, 2nd and 10. Carr now in the gun. Bucs rush 4. Oh, sorry, that was not Carr. That was Hill. He ran it, and he only got a yard. Good tackle by Winfield. 3rd and 9. Ooh. Saints lost tight end Juwan Johnson in pregame warmups. Carr now in the gun. 3rd and 9. Come on, shut down, defense. Shut down. Bucs showing pressure. They'll bring 5. Carr, get him! And he dropped it. Yes, Carr just barely got it out to the fullback, and the fullback could not reel it in. So it is 4th and 9. We actually did only bring 4. Devin White showed pressure and then backed off into coverage. He did leave the fullback wide open, that needs to be fixed. But at least he dropped it. So good stop by the Bucs defense. 3 and out. And the Saints are punting. Big punt. Actually, fairly short punt. The Bucs will start at their own 47-yard line. That is a short punt. Oh, there's a flag on the field. What's the flag? What's the flag, ref? You're pointing at a lot of people. Holding receiving team. Back us up 10 yards. So instead of our own 47, we're at our own 37. Still not terrible field position, but, I mean, you'd rather start at midfield than in your own territory. So, clean it up, guys. Clean it up. Can't be making mistakes like that. Oh, boy. We need points. We need points. This thing has not updated since the Saints kicked a field goal. You good, G? All right, there we go. I hope I don't have to keep doing that. What's the news? What's the news on Neil? I am not finding any news on Neil. Yep, still no update on him, I guess. Okay, I didn't need to see an Alvin Kamara thirst trap. That was a little weird. It's just a Twitter post that's like, Alvin Kamara is so hot. I'm like, okay, let's reel it back a little bit. Big noon Saturday. Who's Ohio State playing? Maryland. Oh, go Maryland. Come on, Maryland. I want you to beat Ohio State. I'll be a Maryland fan for 3 hours on Saturday. All right, offense. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Mayfield now in the gun. White to his right. Good snap. Hand off to Rashad White. He'll get about 3. We gotta run to the outside. Why do we not have any outside runs in our playbook? It seems like we only ever run up the middle, and that was the problem with Brian Leftwich. Leftwich would not run any run plays to the outside. He wouldn't run pitches. He wouldn't do anything like that, and it gets so predictable. Of course your run game sucks if you can't run it anywhere but up the middle. Mayfield looking downfield. Too far. Too far for Chris Godwin. And we'll bring up a 3rd and 7. Come on, Dave Canales. You didn't do so hot play calling last week. You need to be better this week. He talks about wanting to be run first, and I understand that. That's great and all. But if you're going to be run first, you can't be run up the middle first. Like, you have to mix up the run game. All right, Saints have 2 safeties deep. Everyone else is pressed up. They bring 5. Mayfield looking and almost picked off. Threw it into like triple coverage. Bad choice by Mayfield. Lucky it's not going the other way, and the Bucs have to punt again. If Mayfield had pulled that down and ran, he would have had that. But that was just read like a book. Big punt by Camarda. Fair catch at the 19-yard line. And the Saints will get another chance. What? I do not know what the announcer just tried to say. How are the games going? Miami Buffalo's tied at 7. Denver is up 7-0. Baltimore up 7. Houston up 7. What? Carolina up 7. And LA up 14-0 on Indianapolis. How's Washington? Wow, 7-7. Washington's doing better than we did. What does that say about us? That is absolutely wonderful that DeMar Hamlin is back out in the field. Yep. Ryan Neal has been downgraded to out for the rest of the game. So Ryan Neal is out with a concussion. The Bucs lose another member of their secondary. That is unfortunate, to say the least. We need to generate some turnovers, boys. I'd love a big turnover. You can tell Carr isn't 100% because they're not airing it out down the field, which really makes you question why they put him back into the game. Because if they're not confident he can pull off those deep throws, why did they not just play Jameis? Okay. All right. Carr in the gun. Kamara. Sidecar to his right. Dropping back. Looking Shaheed. And it's too high. Through his hands. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't surprise me that he couldn't lift his arm. All right, Carr under center now. Man in motion. Handoff Kamara. Kamara will get 3 yards. Third down and 7 now. Come on, defense. You can tell Carr, because I mean he's putting balls a little bit too high. It's, you know, Carr would absolutely be out there if he wasn't 100%. Or what are you talking about? Kamara gets the first down again. A play that starts behind the line of scrimmage, and we just let him. We got to have somebody like, yeah, Izzian or someone watching Kamara, because we're not getting there until he's already 7 yards down the field. But it is absolutely incorrect to say Carr would not be out there if he wasn't 100%. He would be. It happens pretty frequently, actually, in all sports. All right, Hill now in the game, dropping back, looking deep. There's a flag for holding. Hill's going to take off. This is going to come back. He gets up to the 40-yard line, but this will be coming back. At least it better be. This one better be on New Orleans. Yep, holding offense. So it'll make it 1st and 20. Okay, he matched up with Vita Vea. Yep, that was pretty obvious. All right, 1st and 20 now. That was the first penalty called on the Saints. Carr, empty backfield. Kamara out wide. Bucs rush 3. To Kamara now. He gets up to the 30. Oh, Minnesota. All right, so now 2nd and 12. Kamara back in the backfield to the right of Carr, who is in the gun. The Saints have been doing that just about every time they line up on the ball. You can't jump off sides when they do that. It's 2nd and 12. It's 2nd and 12. You gotta pay attention to that. I know you're trying to jump the snap. I understand it, but you can't do that. They just gave him a free 5 yards, so it's 2nd and 7. Carr dropping back, quick pass out to Shaheed. He'll catch this one and he'll get the first down. Again, all this quick out stuff. They're not putting anything down the field. Carr is clearly having some issues because they're refusing to throw anything deep. Unless they put Hill in there. They tried to when they had Hill in there. But I'm with the way they're play calling, it doesn't seem like Carr is able to throw it down the field. So why are you not keying in on the short passing game? Again, pass behind the line, Kamara. And wow, did we actually stop him that time? He didn't gain anything. He got shut down at the line of scrimmage. More of that, please. That's what they're doing. All right, 2nd and 10. Again, they try and get a jump. And they try and get a jump again. They're not going to run the play before the end of the quarter. So, first quarter will come to an end. Okay. Some not great calls on offense. Defense needs to pay more attention to the short passing game because that's where the Saints are getting their bread and butter right now. And not loving some of the calls going against the Bucs. The intentional grounding call was a load of horse crap. The what was the other call? The roughing the passer was not. Obviously, the offsides was yes, but I don't know. There's been a couple of these penalties they've called on us that I'm not loving. Not loving. I think there's an inherent issue in the NFL, and I think it needs to be talked about more. I really wish fans would make some noise about it. But the problem is, if you blame the refs, you get called a cop-out and blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. My thing is, I have watched so many games, Bucs or not, just NFL games, where they have blown easy calls. Easy calls. The Lions-Packers game on Thursday night. They let the Packers run a play after the clock had already expired for the third quarter. And then they apparently can't go back and review that. So it's just oh well, sorry Lions. There has been plenty of instances of obvious holding penalties going uncalled. And they have made it so no one within the organization can question it or they get fined. They've made the refs an untouchable. I might do a full video about that. Them making the refs completely like above the law, pretty much. Carr under center, fakes the handoff, rolling out, quick pass now to the running back who gets about 5. All right, 3rd and 5. Come on. They are just inside Bucs territory. Technically, the ball's at the 50, but it's slightly on our side of the 50. Carr dropping back again. He will launch this one deep, and way too deep for any of his receivers. Oh, don't go looking for a flag. That was Slant Boy. Why did I just lose his name? Number 13, Brain. Hello. Anyone in there? You want to work? Why on earth Michael Thomas? Good grief. Michael Thomas turned around. I don't know if he was pointing at the ref, but yeah, Carr just aired that one way out. Tompkins will take this at the 13, so the Bucs got a long field. We need to go down and get some points. We need to. Commanders up 14-7 on the Eagles. That's a surprise. Okay. Most 1,000-yard receiving seasons in a row in NFL history. If Evans does it this year, he matches Randy Moss with 10. All right. Mayfield, quick dump off to Keyshawn Vaughn. Haven't seen him on the field a lot this year. That graphic, I think, was actually for total 1,000-yard seasons. Evans has 9. He's had a 1,000-yard season every year of his career. If he does it this year, he'll match Randy Moss for straight. Baker, snap, looking, quick pass. And Godwin got a first down. Nice. That's what we needed. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Moss had 10 straight and 10 total, I believe. And, or no, he already beat Randy Moss. Randy Moss has just 10 total. Jerry Rice had 10 straight. And if Evans does it this year, no, he had 11 straight. I can't keep my things in order. Whatever. Mayfield under center. Ball at the 25. Tompkins in motion. He'll hand off to Tompkins. Tompkins running upfield. He's got a first down. Up to the 32-yard line. Good run by Tompkins. Yes, but I believe Evans already holds the record for most 1,000-yard seasons to start a career. I believe Rice has 11 in a row. Had 11 in a row. 14 total. Baker under center again. They gave him the 31, actually. Handoff to Keyshawn Vaughn. Good little run by Keyshawn Vaughn for about 5 or 6 yards. Okay. Yeah, shame we lost Chase Edmonds. But, I mean, hey, if Vaughn and the other running backs can produce, hopefully we can keep it moving. 2nd and 5 now. Baker under center. Vaughn behind him. Tompkins in motion. Fake the handoff. Baker caught by Godwin, and he got a first down. He stretched the ball for a first down. Where are you marking it, ref? You better mark that where he reached, because he reached over the line. That is not a little bit short. Are they marking that as a 3rd and 1? Okay, good. 1st and 10. I was going to say. He got there. He reached. All right, Mayfield now under center. White in the backfield. Godwin in motion. Fake the handoff to White. Mayfield looking downfield. Caught by Mike Evans. Nice catch. Great catch by Evans. And once again, burning Lattimore. Both feet in. It's for about 20 yards. Great catch, Mike. Great catch. And the Bucs are at the Saints 46. Quick pitch. Technically a pitch, I guess. It was really more of a drop. High snap, and Baker... It literally was. It was supposed to be a handoff to Jarrett, number 18. And because the snap was high, Baker kind of caught it and then just dropped it into Jarrett's arms. So it's a 2nd and 7. See, that's what we need. We need more of that. I like that we're adding in more of that now. I don't know why we didn't do that last week. That's what we should have been doing against that Philadelphia front. Mayfield under center. Tompkins in motion. Fake the handoff. Given to Godwin. Godwin's going to throw. And it's broken up. Tried to get it to Trey Palmer, and the corner read that one pretty well. Stop saying trickeration. It's not a word. That was that was a little. I don't know that it's necessarily pass interference, but it came close. You got to turn your head around. I think is the big thing they want. Mayfield and the gun takes the snap. Looking, looking, looking. Can't find anyone. Mayfield's gonna run. Good blocking downfield. Mayfield got it. First down, Bucs. Nice, Mayfield. Nice. This is the thing I like about Baker Mayfield. You can tell he wants it. He is willing. This is only the fourth week of the season. He is absolutely willing to take that run to the outside to get that first down. The display still said 3rd and 7, even though it's a first down. At the 26-yard line. Handoff, and they were in the backfield. As soon as the ball was snapped, they were in the backfield. Rachaad White couldn't do anything. Yeah, Cody Mock, come on. You can't let that up. Can't let him in the backfield like that. 2nd and 13. Saints defense still scrambling to get set, and the Bucs will call a timeout. All right. They're not going to do a full commercial break. Luckily, just the cutaway. Okay. 2nd and 13 now. You don't have to get it all here. Just make it a 3rd and manageable. Baker now in the gun. White on his left hip. Tompkins in motion. Quick pass to Tompkins. And he will get a few yards on the play. He'll get about 6. So it'll make it 3rd and 7. Tompkins is a small guy. He needs to use that to get around people rather than going head up. All right, Baker in the gun. Trey Palmer in motion. Running back on Baker's left. Saints send it. Pass interference. Throw that flag. Thank you. Don't try and argue that, Lattimore. Lattimore grabbed Evans by his ankle after he fell down and took Evans down. Yeah, he's trying to argue that. That's ridiculous, man. What are you trying to argue? That was some of the most blatant PI. Like, Evans beat him, and he just wrapped around Evans' leg. Yeah, you can't do that, man. Come on. I get you want to argue with the ref sometimes, but that was... You didn't have a case there. Handoff, White, and he only gets a yard. Second and 9 now. Bucs deep in Saints territory. We need to put this in the end zone. Come on. 12 plays, 73 yards on this drive so far. Taking up 6 minutes and 40 seconds. And counting. Mayfield now. Gun with back to his right. Trey Palmer in motion. Quick pitch to Godwin, and the Saints read that one pretty well. Only got 2 yards maybe, so it will be another 3rd and 7. Come on, offense. No, they only gave him 1 yard, so it's a 3rd and 8. Come on, offense. Come on. You got this. Put this in the end zone. I mean, you don't have to go in the end zone now. You need the 5. Baker in the gun, back to his right. Godwin in motion. Looking. Saints send 5. Quick dump off to Rachaad White. He'll make 1 man miss. Make another man miss. And he's down to the 2. He is down to the 2. 1st and goal. Great play by Rachaad White. Great play. Made 2 guys miss. Nice, White. He came so close. That might actually be down at the 1. They will put it at the 2. Baker under center. Baker dropping back, looking, can't find anyone. No one's there. He'll just toss it out of bounds. All right. I don't mind calling a pass there, but now we need to put it in. 2nd and goal from the 2. Come on, offense. Come on. Baker now in the gun. 3 wide receivers up to the top. He'll hand it off to Vaughn, who gets devoured in the backfield. Loss of 2. So it'll be a 3rd and goal from the 4. Saints defensive line just blew that up immediately. See, if we did that, but like Baker pulled it down that time, there would have been no one there to stop Baker. We got to mix in some more stuff like that. All right, 3rd and goal from the 4. Baker in the gun, Vaughn to his left. Palmer across the formation. Baker has nowhere to go. Pass! Otten caught it! Touchdown! What's the flag? What's the flag? Sounds like it's going to be roughing the passer. Otten just found a hole. No one was covering him. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, Baker's hurt. That's a high-low. That... Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that should... Apparently Baker made it over to the sideline by himself, but... Okay, we enforced the foul on the kickoff. Yeah, absolutely. That was a high-low in every sense of the word. And Baker came up a little bit tender on that leg. He got folded like a lawn chair because of that. Because he had one defensive lineman wrapped up around his legs. This thing froze again. He had one lineman wrapped up around his legs. Extra point is good, so the Bucs lead 7-3. Yeah, who was that? That was Cameron Jordan was wrapped around his legs, and I didn't see who it was that hit him up high. But he just got folded over Cameron Jordan with his legs stuck under him. Oh. Well, hopefully that's not too bad, because you don't like to see that. That's that can be a knee injury. That can be a lot of things. There's a reason that's a flag. I think that's a lot of people when they talk about these um, these different penalties, like the jumping over the field goal unit and doing all that kind of things. They don't realize that a lot of these are for the safety of the player doing the hitting, like in college with targeting. That's just as much for the safety of the guy making the tackle as it is the guy getting hit. Yeah, I don't like that hit. I don't like that hit at all. He should know full well you don't do that. I'm not entirely convinced that Bounty Gate stopped whenever they got caught. I have a feeling they just got better at doing it under the radar, because there are sure a lot of times when we play the Saints that they take some cheap shots on our players, like that one, and then was it last year or was it 2 years ago when PJ Williams dove crown of the helmet first right into Chris Godwin's knee and blew out his knee. Like, the Saints still make dirty tackles like that sometimes, and it kind of makes me wonder if they're still out to hurt players. Mayfield's up and walking around the sidelines, so that's good to see. Almost a 9-minute touchdown drive. 17 plays, 87 yards. There's 5:19 left. And Shaheed will fair catch the kick. Nathan Shepard was the one who delivered the hit. You should know not to deliver that hit. It is absolutely miraculous if he's not hurt from that. Nothing. Cam Jordan did nothing wrong. He was making a tackle. It was his teammate who came up with the high low to make it a high low that did it wrong. Quick pitch to Kamara, and he will not get much. Okay. Yeah. Kamara got 2 on the run, so it is 2nd and 8. Carr now in the gun with Kamara to his left. Quick pass. There we go. McCollum with a great job sniffing out that play. Again, that was to Olave behind the line. They are thriving on that short passing game. They're actually calling that incomplete. Yeah, that is complete. That is incomplete. He didn't catch that. That's a shame because that would have been a loss of yardage, but that was still a great job sniffing that out by McCollum. And Olave is on the sideline. He's in pain. That was a hard hit, but it was a clean hit. Those are the best kind. Okay, Carr now in the backfield again, dropping back. Bucs send 4, and that's caught by Shaheed on the sideline, so the Saints will move the chains. Got to do better on man coverage than that, Christian Izzian. Yeah, Shaheed does have some speed, so Izzian should be playing a little bit further off the ball, not press. All right. Handoff now. Sniffed out. He will still get about 3 yards. Who's that? Miller? I don't know any of the Saints running backs outside of Kamara. It used to be Kamara and Ingram were their pair. Second and 7 now. 3:50 left in the half. Come on, Bucs. Big play, big play. Kamara on Carr's left hip. Snap, handoff Kamara. And he will get a couple of yards. Only about 2 or 3. We'll see where they mark him down. Yep, they gave him 3, so it is 3rd and 4. Okay. Kamara once again on the left hip of Carr. Three minutes left in the half. Bucs send 5. The Saints pick it up fairly well. And Carr's got him from behind. Brought down. Big sack on 3rd down. Winfield Jr. And that is 10 sacks on the season for the Bucs. Through 3.5 games, 10 sacks. All right. Good job by the Bucs right there. And the Saints punt all the way back at the 10. Tompkins shakes off one man and will get up to the 15. All right. 2:06. Why are they even going to commercial break? Oh. There's a flag now. Came out of nowhere. They were about to go to commercial break, it looked like, and then they came back for the flag. I was going to say, it's 2:06. Just let them run a play and then do the commercial break for the 2-minute warning. Ineligible player downfield. So that'll be 5 yards tacked on to the return, bringing the Bucs up to their 20. Okay, it does look like they're going to. They started to play their little thing that they play when they're about to go to commercial. But it looks like they are actually going to. That is an interesting costume. Yeah, so they are going to let the Bucs offense run a play before the 2-minute warning. Baker is under center. White to his right. He will hand it off. Rashad White, good run. First down, 11 yards, and we will go to the 2-minute warning with that. Alrighty. At the 2-minute warning, Bucs lead 7-3. We have done well on both sides of the ball. And so far, aside from those 2 questionable penalties, the refs haven't been too bad. They seem to have be calling a fairly even game. If they hadn't called like I hate when my brain just shuts off. When you hit the quarterback, roughing the passer. If they hadn't called that roughing the passer on the high-low on Mayfield, I would have been questioning some things, but we can put a couple of bad calls behind us. That's not a big deal. It's when the reffing is consistently bad. And I do think, yes, the refs are going to make mistakes. They're humans too. But I don't know. I feel like there needs to be an overhauling of the referee system. put some things in place to ensure they're not messing up certain calls. Like, for some reason, false start. It obviously didn't affect the outcome of the game. Holy moly, the Bears are up 21-7. Oh my gosh, I just looked over and noticed that. Denver, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. I cannot believe Denver is losing to Chicago. That is unbelievable. How's it happened? I want to know how has it happened. If is it all offense? That Bills Dolphins game looks like it's really good. This game has been good so far too. It's just been a defensive battle. Now it's time for us to change that though and take a 14-3 lead heading into the locker room. 2 minutes, 2 timeouts. Starting from our 30. Mayfield dropping back, quick pass to Evans for about 5 yards. Let's see. Justin Fields is shredding Denver. Another quick pass to Trey Palmer on the sidelines. He will get out. He is just short of the first down. So it'll be a 3rd and 1. Minute 38 now. Third and manageable. All you got to do is get the first. Hand off to White, and he will do just that, and he will get about 5 extra yards up to our 45. Minute 30 left now. Keep it moving, Bucs. Keep it moving. Mayfield in the gun. Dropping back. Pressured from behind. Pass out. Caught by Tompkins. He's still going. Tompkins up to the 30. Up to the 29-yard line of the Saints. Great play by Tompkins. Great play by Tompkins. Holy moly. Justin Fields is 13 for 13 for 209 and 3 TDs. Timeout New Orleans. So the Saints will use one of their timeouts. We're catching them on their heels. 59 seconds left. Tompkins, exactly what and he plowed through Lattimore at the end of the run. Oh, that is awesome. I love you, Tompkins. Tompkins using his smaller frame to just shift around that entire defense. Making guys miss. Big 26-yard gain. Bailed out Mayfield, too, because Mayfield was feeling the heat from the pass rush. And Saints were forced to call a timeout. I think their defense was just not quite set up the way they wanted it to be. And we were moving tempo, so they had to stop us. Ooh, they just released the AP Top 25 for college football. Georgia is still number 1. I didn't expect them to drop. The top 5 hasn't changed. USC, though, did drop behind Oregon. Notre Dame moved up to number 10. Penn State, number 6. Washington, number 7. Oregon, 8. And USC at 9. Okay. Duke falls a little bit, but they stay in the top 25. They came so close to winning that game last night, man. I was rooting for Duke. I was rooting for him all the way. I am a prime Notre Dame hater, so it would have been great if Duke could have pulled that off, but it seemed like they were out of gas by the end of the game. All right. Let's keep it moving, Bucs. Oh. Oh, Mike Evans got a hamstring issue. Questionable the rest of the way. You hate to hear that. That's really bad. Rashad White breaking off a big run down to the 11-yard line. Well, oh, what's the flag? What's the flag? Don't be holding. Good movement by White. Oh, it was Trey Palmer holding. It was downfield at least, so it's not going to be 1st and 20. Yeah, we finally get a big run like that. Yeah, Trey Palmer, you gotta let go of him a little bit. I know you're trying to block, but you can't hold. So it's just a 1st and 10. It's basically replay the down. 51 seconds. We still have 2 timeouts. Come on. Mayfield in the gun. Looking downfield. Quick pass. Caught by Godwin. Out of bounds. Just short of the 1st down. So it'll be 2nd and 1. 46 seconds now. All right, Bucs offense getting organized again. Baker looking downfield. Picked off. Bad choice by Baker. They tried to move too quickly, and it's intercepted. Should be at like the 2-yard line, but because he fell into the end zone, they'll probably say it's a touchback. Yeah, I don't know why Baker threw that ball. And Godwin was out of bounds, too. Yeah, not a good choice by Baker. Not a good choice at all. Yeah, very ill-advised. We were tearing through them too. That's frustrating. They are placing it at the 1-yard line. Good call by the refs. Thank you. Thank you. He caught it outside of the end zone and fell into the end zone. So ball at the 1. Come on, defense. Let's get a safety. Let's get a safety. Okay. Yeah, he got pulled into the end zone by Chris Godwin making the tackle. So it's at the 1. Saints in I formation, handoff to the fullback. He will get a yard or more. Wow, we let him get Hold on, wait, is that a fumble? The Bucs signal fumble. It's Bucs football. Let's go. We get it right back. Winfield with the forced fumble. Let's go. Bucs offense can come right back out. Let's go, boys. All right, Mayfield, your defense just bailed you out. Your defense just bailed you out. You gotta take advantage of this. No, this is just a pile. Yeah, oh, well, that one actually, yes, you can see it. That ball is out. Winfield with just great punch in there making the tackle. That's a punch that would make a UFC player proud, or a UFC fighter proud. Yep. That is clearly a fumble. Nice job, defense. Nice job. Offense. We got plenty of time. We got 30 seconds. We're at the 6-yard line. Come on. Let's go. Mayfield in the gun. He'll hand off to White. White finds an opening. He's pushing forward. He's down to the 1. I don't think he got in. He's down to the 1. Yes, they're calling him down at the 1. Call timeout. Call timeout. We got 20 seconds, but we want to make sure. Yes, Bucs called a timeout. Okay. Now, 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line after a powerful run by Rachaad White. All right, boys. Capitalize. We get the ball to start the half, too. So if we can score here and score out of the half, we're in a great position. With the way our defense has been playing, it'd be tough for them to come up with a deficit, come back from a deficit like that. Mayfield now under center. Saints stacking the line. Godwin in motion. He's passing it out to Palmer. Caught! Touchdown Buccaneers! Let's go! Trey Palmer absolutely mossed him. Yes! With 19 seconds left in the first half, the Bucs take a 14-3 lead. I looked over and saw we kicked the extra point. Not on my screen yet, but we are up 14-3. Great ball by Mayfield. And Palmer mossed him. Awesome. Baker with his 2nd touchdown pass. It is absolutely awesome. It would be absolutely awesome if Trey Palmer could turn into another incredible wide receiver when we already have Evans and Godwin. That would give us a very dangerous receiving core. How's the rest of the league going? Miami struggling with Buffalo. I expected it would be a tougher game for Miami than people thought, but they are down by 14. Denver is a disgrace. Baltimore's up 14-3. Houston's up 13-0. Carolina up 13-7. Come on, Minnesota. Please win that game. LA up 20-0. Washington up 17-7. Yo, what? What is going on? How on earth is Washington beating Philadelphia? And if Washington can beat Philadelphia, why did we look so bad? That's a legitimate question. I like where we sit in this game right now, though. 14-3. We get the ball out of the half. So if we can take it down and put it in the end zone right out of the half, that's... I mean, obviously that's what you want. You want your team to score every time they have the ball, but that would make it tough for the... Can this... Just shut up, chair? Good grief. Chair makes it sound like I'm butchering cats in the background. I need to go. I need to go after this game, and go get like WD-40 or something for this chair. Cause like that's so loud. I don't have another chair to switch to either, so it shouldn't be squeaking like this. Oh, nobody wants to listen to you, Colin Coward. All all the picks you got right. Dude, you get nothing right. The number of horrible takes I've heard from you is astounding. His most recent one saying the Steelers should trade TJ Watt, George Pickens, and 3 first-round picks for the first overall for this draft to get Caleb Williams. Like, what? Okay, Shaheed brings it out, and nice tackle. Gets dropped at the 15 or 16-yard line. Okay. Yeah, Mayfield, let's not do that again. Don't throw that bad ball like you did before. Great pass to Palmer. The Saints will kneel, and we will go to the half. 14-3 Buccaneers. After a little bit of a rough first quarter, we have fixed some things, and we now hold a pretty good lead. They really need to pull Carr. I don't think he's okay. I don't think he's okay. You can just tell with the way some of his passes are coming out. It does not look like Derek Carr. And it's rough to watch because he's missing on passes that he would have made, like simple passes. There was a pass that was directly like across from him, just maybe like a yard or two down the field, and he just overthrew Rashid Shaheed. He threw it too high for him. So, yeah, you really got to question the Saints' decision making, leaving him out there. That's I know he's your starter and he reasonably would give you the best chance to win, but he's not 100%. So I don't think he's going to give you the best chance to win. I feel like they should have started Winston. And that's not because it's like, oh, haha, we'd get to play against Jameis Winston. I legitimately think a healthy Winston would be better than a hurt Carr. That's just me though. Maybe I'm reading things wrong. Maybe you know, maybe he's just fine and he's just having an off day, but I don't know. It sure doesn't look like that to me. Oh boy. Colts having a rough time against the Rams. How's my fantasy team doing, by the way? I have the Rams running back. That was such good improvisation from Mayfield in that first touchdown. Holy moly. Kyron Williams has me 19 points. I love to see that. And the Bucs defense has me 12. Awesome. Awesome. Who does Mahomes play? Oh, he plays the Jets. They've got a really good defense, but what is this? Oh, wow. 24-3. How have I not seen that one coming up across the ticker? Oh, because it's over here. Huh. Yeah, the Bengals might be bad again. Just saying. You hate to see it. I was rooting for the Bengals, man. I wanted them to win that Super Bowl against the Rams. I think a lot of people did. Oh. Oh my gosh. There's no way Stephon Diggs did that. Yo. What? Wow. What a play by Stephon Diggs. Absolutely just tacklers just slid off of him like butter. Browns clearly struggling with Lamar Jackson in Baltimore. Oh, I don't know that I like the red on red Texans. Wearing a red helmet with a red jersey. I think the red helmet's fine. I just don't think the shiny red helmet works with the matte red jersey. Oh boy, let's see this. Fields on a play action. Oh, and they left Komet wide open. Jeez Louise, Broncos. They're really going to show themselves to have legendary incompetence this year, aren't they? Oh. Darius Williams, 61-yard INT return for a touchdown. Yeah, the Jags fairly well beat the Falcons. I didn't think the Falcons were going to win that. I heard some people saying the Falcons were going to win. Eagles did kick a field goal, so Commanders up 7. Intriguing. Justin Fields back? I wouldn't say Justin Fields is back. I mean, you really have to question whether he really arrived, but they're playing the worst offense, or defense rather, quite possibly in a long time. It might be a long, long time. It might have been a long time ago the last time we saw a defense this inept. The Broncos defense is so bad. Like, unbelievably bad. Golly, man. Why is it like I'm winning in fantasy, so I'm not overly mad, but why is it like I dropped Cole Kmet after the first 3 weeks? Because I was like, okay, I mean, he's getting me a couple of points, but I think there's a tight end that can do that better. I got Sam Laporta. Sam Laporta ended up getting me 9 points. I'm like, okay. Cole Kmet has 21. Cole Kmet has 21 points halfway through the game. I don't even know what to say anymore. That's happened to me multiple times now this year. Actually, that's now happened to me multiple times this week. I dropped David Montgomery because I thought he was going to be out. He scored 35 points. Why? How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. And I got a fantasy hockey draft tonight. Let me say, if you like hockey and you've never played fantasy hockey, it might be more fun than fantasy football. And that's as somebody who loves football. I love hockey too, but football is my sport. I love football so much. And even with football being my favorite sport, I think fantasy hockey might be more fun to play. Just saying. Maybe it's me, but I find it a lot of fun. I'm probably going to... I wonder if I could try calling some Lightning games, too. I might do that. That's going to be more difficult, though, because hockey's just go, go, go. Football has the breaks, like especially this, like halftime. It's got long breaks where I can kind of just like chill out and talk and do whatever, and then in between plays. Hockey, you could be going for 15 minutes if there's not a stoppage in play. Like I have seen games where dang near the entire period runs out before there's a stoppage in play. Like The teams playing for 19 minutes straight without any stop. That's going to be a lot more difficult to call than a football game if I decide to. Patriots at Cowboys later today. I hate you both. Can you both lose? I'm so glad Dallas lost last week to Arizona. Unfortunately, I don't think that the Cardinals are going to be able to pull off that feat again against the 49ers. 49ers are just too good. Now, if they did, I would laugh very, very hard. I just don't think it's in the cards. Arizona had their incredible upset last week. Okay. Oh, let's try an immaculate grid while we are not baseball, football. While we're waiting for halftime to be over. Bucs, Chargers, Bucs, Bengals, Bucs, Bears, Dolphins, Chargers, Dolphins, Bengals, Dolphins, Bears. 1,000+ receiving yard season. Vincent Jackson. 4%? Really? Only 4%? I would have expected more people to guess that. I could say Jamar Chase, but I feel like that's a bit too easy. What's his name? Oh my gosh, what's his name? I should know his name. He was one of the premier receivers in the league for a while. Why did I forget his name? Oh my gosh, that's going to kill me. Oh, that's going to kill me. What is his name? He was a receiver for the Bears from I don't know when he was drafted, but it was early 2010s. Early to mid 2010s. Shoot. Okay, I'll come back to that one. Hopefully it comes to me. Dolphins, Chargers. I'm not sure about that one. I'm actually not sure about any of these. Oh, I should know this one too. He was LT's fullback. Lorenzo Neal? Lorenzo Neal? Not X. I don't know how to spell names. How do you... I don't know how to spell Lorenzo Neal. I'm really bad. Oh boy. This is... I suck at these too just because I don't know how to spell players' names. Oh, it's because I have an A. I think Lorenzo Neal played with the Bucs. I think he did. Oh. Oh, buddy. Did he? We're going for it. We're going for it. Lorenzo Neal. Yes! Let's go. Let's go. I don't know how I remember that, but let's go. Bucs Bengals. That's a little bit more difficult. Oh, yes. Okay, I had a feeling. I wasn't 100% sure on that one, but gosh, Dolphins are going to give me some issues. I don't know that I could name. I'm surprised these are giving me issues too. Akeem. Akeem Hicks. Not Cam Akers. It was Akeem Hicks, right? Akiem. Sweet. Okay. Oh, we're back. We're back. We can put that away. We are back. All right, Bucs. Time for another good drive. Touchback. So, Bucs will start the third at their own 25. Oh, hiccups. Grab him a drink. All right. Baker under center. Handoff to White, and he meets a wall. No gain. Can I open this? Thank you. That was nice and loud. They're checking out Mike Evans, making sure he's okay. I hope he is. Okay, Rashad White splits out to the outside. No running back. Quick pass to White. And the attempted screen only gets us about a yard or two. Okay, 3rd and 8. Come on, we need a big play here, guys. Big play. Don't give the Saints a chance to get back in this game. Mayfield in the gun. Dropping back. Saints rush 4. And they got him. Mayfield sacked. It was, we were toying with it all day. We were coming a little bit too close. Cody Mock having a lot of issues. Cody Mock is having some struggles here. So the Bucs will punt after a 3-and-out. Camarda with a booming punt. The holding on the receiving team. Refs are discussing, but I saw a clear hold. It was a little bit after the flag came out, so I'm wondering what the flag was. What's the flag? They're taking forever. What are we doing? We're taking forever on this flag. Fouls by both teams. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit of a confusing penalty. They called a penalty on number 18 for the Bucs. I can't remember who that is. Because he went out of bounds and did not come back inbounds or something like that. So that's an unsportsmanlike. And then they did call the holding on the Saints, and the Saints elected to do a re-kick. Interesting, but let's get another big kick, Camarda. Another absolute Camarda bomb. Let's go. And it is a Camarda bomb. Oh my gosh, he had to field it all the way back at the 20. And we left an opening. Oh, thank you. He very, very closely, very, very close to breaking that one. All right, defense, let's come up big again. Let's keep doing this while we're doing commercial breaks. Bucs, Bengals. Bucs, Bengals, Bucs, Bengals, Bucs, Bengals. I'm not thinking of any that cross over because I'm thinking like Icky Woods, but he was never a Buck. Hold on. Nice. I'll take 10%. It's not the best, but I'll take it. I'll come up with his name eventually. He went to the Eagles later. Alshon Jeffrey. Okay, yeah, a lot of people. Oh, Dolphins. Oh, Dolphins, my Dolphins. I don't know about you. A Dolphin and a Bear. Someone who played for the Dolphins and played for the Bears. Someone who played for the Dolphins and Bengals. Dolphins and Chargers. Who would that be? I feel like there's someone obvious that I'm not thinking of. What? That was a confusing commercial. And we are back. Chris Olave, no targets today. So the Saints with great field position because of that kick return. And that's a false start. So they will be backed up back to their own 41. Can you guys do that like 3 more times? Oh, snap infraction by the center, actually. Still same idea as a false start, but... We've been getting good pressure on Carr all day. We need to keep it up. I'm going to be honest, I forgot Jimmy Graham was on the Saints again. Now, fake the handoff. Rushing for Carr with plenty of time. Time running out. And he's wrapped up and dropped by Shaq Barrett. Flags come flying in. That better be a hold. That's a hold. Come on. Quit deferring. It's a hold, refs. We're going to turn it down, but Derek Carr getting in Shaquille Barrett's face. I don't know. It's a face mask on Shaq Barrett. Oh, yeah, that was a face mask. Kind of incidental, but it gets called anyways because it is a face mask. So that sucks. So gave them a free 15 yards. Quick toss to Kamara. Kamara running backwards, and he gets blasted back behind the 50. Now we're getting it. We're closing in on that short game. Shaq Barrett read that all the way, and then Winfield came flying in from the secondary to blow up Kamara as he was trying to get away from Barrett. Loss of 6. So we got 2nd and 16 now. Back at the 50. Carr under center again. Fakes the handoff. Pass down the field. And incomplete. That one was to Olave, but it was too low. Third and 16 now. Come on, defense. Shut them down. Shut them down. Do not even let them get close to a first down. Keep them outside of 5 yards. Or just blow Derek Carr up. That would be awesome too. Carr in the gun. Snap. Looking downfield. Carr. He's sending it down the field and broken up by Winfield. Incredible play by Antoine Winfield, who has been all over the field today. He had Olave in the end zone, and Winfield does a phenomenal job breaking up that pass. Olave was streaking. He beat whoever was covering him, and Winfield just gets his hand in between, his arm in between Olave's hands. What a play by Winfield. All right, fair catch back at the 12. Winfield is an absolute killer. He is one of the best safeties in the game. It's hard to argue that right now. Winfield came out incredible as a rookie and has been great ever since. So the Bucs will get the ball back, ready to work. I don't know that I can finish this immaculate grid. I know. There's somebody I should know who played for the Dolphins and the Chargers. Like Jason Taylor. No, Jason Taylor was only a Dolphin. I seriously don't know. Oh, that's the help you give me. Huh. Ricky Williams didn't go to any of these 3 teams, did he? I don't think he did. I think he was just Saints and Dolphins. I feel like there's a running back that went to both the Chargers and the Dolphins. Mm. I think I have to give up because I can't think of anyone. That's a shame. Did pretty good though. Chiefs, Cowboys, Chiefs, Raiders, Chiefs, Titans. See, the ones that don't include my team, I'm worse at. All right, we're back. Olave looks frustrated. Now has 2 targets and no receptions. All right, Mayfield under center. Fake the handoff. Big bootleg. Mayfield's going to run. He's going to get about 4. Really wide bootleg by Baker. Carr says his shoulder is fine. Said it's all mental, but I don't know. Even if it's not hurting him, it might still be affecting his mechanics if it's hurt. Oh, they have officially ruled Mike Evans out. That sucks. But Rachaad White powers forward for a first down. What did Evans end up with? He had a couple of nice catches, but that I care so much about Mike Evans getting his 1,000 yards. All right, Vaughn now checked into the game behind Mayfield. Mayfield under center again. We are now at the 23 yard line. Delayed handoff to Vaughn, and he will find a hole and get about 8 yards on the first down carry. Evans had 3 receptions for 40 yards. So that will put him at 337. And another handoff to Vaughn, and he's a... Yeah, we'll have to check the spot. That was real close. It looked like he got there, but he kind of got obscured by the pile. Nope, they'll say it's a 3rd and 1. I think Evans is still on pace to get his 1,000 yards, but still, you hate to see it. Okay, Mayfield in the gun. Vaughn next to him. Saints stack the line. We hand it off to Vaughn, and on a second effort, it looks like he got there on the second effort. He got stopped initially, but then powered forward. He's still up right there. I think he crossed the line. They're gonna say it's short, so it's a 4th and 1. The Bucs are lining up. Mayfield under center. It's gonna be a QB sneak. We are inside our own 35, so this is an interesting call. 2. We were just trying to get him to jump. And we did take the delay of game, which isn't a big deal, but I think we were there for that first down. I don't know why we didn't just snap it either. Like, I think Mayfield would have got there. I know it's a bit risky because you're so deep in your own territory. All right, Camarda. Big punt. Shaheed. Backpedals. Tackle him. Thank you. Every time he gets the ball and is not tackled immediately, I get scared. I get scared. All right, 7:58 left in the third. Neither offense has been able to do much this half. We've made a few decent plays, but defense so far in the second half has reigned supreme. Not like it was an overly offensive game in the first half either, but, you know. I really hope we got a bye week this next week. So luckily Evans has plenty of time to get well. It's not even a matter of, oh, without Evans, we're worse, which, yes, of course we are. We are worse without Evans. But it's also I want him to get his 1,000 yards. That's so... I know it may not be overly important to him. It's probably in the back of his mind, but I know he cares more about, playing his game, doing well, and winning for the team. But you still want him to get his 1,000 yards, whether it's his goal of the season or not. Now we'll have to see if the Saints' offense continues to struggle. The Bucs have been playing well on defense, but the Saints' offense has not been helping themselves at all. Oh, yay, baseball commercials. I sure do love baseball. Okay. New Orleans will start at the 29. Carr hands off to Kamara, and that's his first big run of the day for about 9 yards. I think both defenses are starting to get a little tired. So we got to hope we can shut them down again. Not let them a long, sustained drive. All right, 2nd and 1. This is probably going right back to Kamara if I had to guess. Carr under center. Yep, right back to Kamara, and he'll have the first down and then some. Up to the 44-yard line. First down, Saints. Yeah, they stacked the line with so many players. All right, defense. That's fine. Come on. Don't let them gash you for 9 on first down. Ball at the Saints 44. Carr in the gun with Kamara in motion to the outside. And oh, I'm sorry, that's not Carr, that's Hill. And he will take it for about 3 yards. I was very confused as to why Derek Carr was running a designed QB sneak. But that's because it was not Carr. It was, in fact, Taysom Hill. Okay. Carr back in the QB position. Hill out as a wide receiver. Carr will drop back. Quick pass, short to Michael Thomas. And we're leaving that open again. aside from the one attempted bomb to Chris Olave, they haven't been going deep. I understand you don't want to let him score quickly, but the thing is, you're leaving this short to mid game open that the Saints are. That's what they want to do anyways. Feel like you got to put a little bit more pressure on Carr, make him beat you. Now it's a handoff to Kamara, and he finds a hole, and he's still going. He's got a first down to the 31-yard line. Saints now well in Bucs territory and field goal range as well. Okay. Carr under center. It's another handoff to Kamara. You got to have that tackle in the backfield, but we don't only let him get a yard. Shaq Barrett got in the backfield real quick and let Kamara get around him, but the rest of the line was there to close off any holes. Second and 9. Taysom Hill's in here. Three stacked receivers to the bottom. Oh, come on. You got to make the tackle. Hill off running, and he will get a few yards. We hit him hard in the backfield, and he stayed up. Managed to turn that into a positive gain when it should have been a sack. Yeah. Hill was actually planning on throwing that time, but he ran out of time, so now it's a 3rd and 4. Carr back at quarterback. Come on. Shut him down here, defense. Shut him down. Carr looking, dumps it off to Kamara. We missed the tackle, and Kamara's got a first down. Winfield. You got to tackle him there. Come on, you've been playing such a good game. Yeah, Winfield should have had that one. Carr back on the sideline. Hill back at quarterback. No running backs. Play contain. Hill is going to run. And he will not get out of the pocket that time. Big sack there now. Loss of 4 on first down, so it is 2nd and 14 now for the Saints. Why couldn't you guys have done that, before they got the first down this time? Good grief. Taysom Hill is lined up at every position except for offensive linemen today. Watch up top. Don't have anyone close to him. Yep, he's there to block. Olave finally gets a reception. He will get a few yards. Probably about 5. So 3rd and 9 maybe. Yeah, we played way, way off. That's what I'm thinking. Rather than playing super far off or playing press, we need to play it kind of, play it safe. Play it kind of right in the middle, but don't be 15 yards off the receiver. Carr dropping back, looking. Quick pass. Kamara is dropped before he can get the first down. So now the Saints do have a decision to make here. It's about a 4th and 5. And they are rolling out the field goal unit. They're going to take the points. Smart choice. The So make it a one-score game if Karupi can nail it. 32 yards. Should be an easy field goal. Kick is up and good. So it is 14-6 Buccaneers now. We got to get something going on this next offensive drive. 49 seconds left in the third. We got to get it moving. Okay. Oh, Denver. Yep, Philly took the lead. That's expected. That wasn't, though. Cincinnati getting absolutely mollywopped by the Titans. Okay, I don't need to listen to these commercials. I love you, Gronk, but I can't stand your USAA commercials. It sucks missing Evans. That's a huge blow. But I'd prefer he gets right rather than force his way back into this game. But someone's got to step up in his place. We need our offense to produce. We will be in a great spot if we can go down and put a touchdown on the board. Not just a field goal. A field goal would make it a 2-score game again, but a touchdown, I won't say it would put it out of reach, but with how slow going the Saints offense has been against our defense, I doubt they'd be able to score in a hurry. Oh, wow. And another adult cartoon that's just gonna, like, make Family Guy. I'm sure it will be so super funny. Oh, I gotta stand up for a second. Stretch. All right, offense. Kick is off. And out the back of the end zone. 75 yards, offense. 75 yards. All right, Baker under center. Shad White in the backfield behind him. Tompkins moving across the formation. Handoff to White, and he will get about 3 yards on first down. We are going to be running a lot here, trying to burn as much clock as possible, but we got to make sure we are getting first downs as well. It doesn't do you any good to run the clock down if you're not getting first downs. Okay, 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Tompkins across the formation again. Fake handoff this time. Downfield. Caught by Chris Godwin. Godwin all the way down to the Saints' 40-yard line. And that will end the quarter. Big pass to Godwin. And the Bucs are set up in Saints territory. Chris Godwin absolutely tearing it up. You love to see it, especially because he's on my fantasy team. I'm losing now? What happened? Oh, Stephon Diggs happened. And Justin Jefferson. My opponent has Justin Jefferson and Stephon Diggs. Who let this happen? Who let this happen? Tyreek, I need more from you. I need more from you. Miami, I need more from your offense, too. Good grief. My opponent's like half Buffalo players. I mean, Jalen Hurts. Gosh dang, I'm going to lose again. My fantasy year is not going great. Not at all. Well, it looks like I am going to have to rely on Patrick Mahomes getting like 700 points for me to win. Well, that sucks. Fantasy football frustrates me sometimes because me and my friends have been doing this league. There's no money behind it. There's no nothing. It's just for fun. But we've been doing this league for a few years now. For like the first 4 years of the league, I had in the regular season maybe 4 losses. There's a fire truck outside. I had maybe 4 losses. I lost in the playoffs every time. I have not won a championship in our league. The first year, I lost 1 game over the entire year. And I got beat by my friend who was 7-7. I hated that. Okay. Mayfield with a fake handoff to White, looking anywhere, he gets rid of it. You want to call that one intentional grounding? Just gets out of the pocket and gets it over the line of scrimmage, so no intentional grounding. Oh, thank goodness the Vikings have come back against Carolina. Oh my goodness, I thought they were going to blow that. All right. Bucs have had more penalties, but let's not get any here. 2nd and 10 from the Saints 40. Mayfield now, fake handoff to White, and just drops it at the feet of Otten. What's the flag? How could that be a grounding call? He threw it to Cade Otten. Oh, ineligible receiver downfield. I was going to say, I mean, we get a replay 2nd down. It's now 2nd and 15, but can't go downfield, Hainsey. I was gonna say the announcer was like, "Are they talking about a grounding call there?" I'm like, he threw it at his receiver. It was literally in between the feet of Cade Otten. All right. Pushed back a little bit to the 45, 2nd and 15. Something positive, guys. We just need something positive. Saints rush 4. Mayfield lacking time, but he takes off. Mayfield cutting ahead for about 10 yards. So it's going to be a 3rd and 5. Okay, 3rd and 5. We got to convert, guys. We got to convert. We want to hold on to this ball as long as possible. Mayfield alone in the backfield. Oh, boy. False start. Tompkins, come on, man. Yeah, that penalty pushes us out of field goal range. Can't do that, Tompkins. That's now 10 penalties. I don't know what he was doing either. I think he thought maybe he was going in motion, but all right, Baker alone. Rashad White spread out wide as a receiver. Saints rush 4. Mayfield with time, looking. He's going to scramble. Mayfield's taking it, and he's going to come up about 2 or 3 yards short. Not a first down, but he might... Oh, there's a flag now. What's the flag? Okay, there's no foul on the play. Then why'd you throw the flag? All right. 4th and 3. They're bringing out McLaughlin. Let's see. How long is this one? 51. So it's 6 yards closer than his big kick in week 1. 51 yards is still a big kick, don't get me wrong, but we know McLaughlin can hit it. Come on. Snap good, hold good, kick is good. What a bomb by Chase McLaughlin. Tack on another 3 points. It is 17-6. This thing will not update, will it? Good run by Mayfield on 3rd down to give McLaughlin a chance. And Bucs open it back up to a 2-score lead. All right. I would have loved the touchdown, but the field goal's fine. Field goal's better than nothing. Now, even if our defense can make them take a long time, I obviously I prefer the defense just gets to stop outright, but we just need to make them take time. We can't let them score quick. Oh boy, howdy. This is going to come down to the wire. And my chair is still squeaky as ever. I don't know. I'm a little antsy. Bucs defense has done a good job all day of keeping the Saints offense in check. Even on a couple of deep pass attempts, we've managed to break it up, but I'm still nervous. Because with a guy like Chris Olave, you know, all you need is one error and, you know, he's 75 yards down the field. So, and the Saints will be looking to open it up probably a little bit more. They're not going to be relying on this short passing game as much. Defense, just get a turnover, you know? That would be awesome. Camarda lined up for the kickoff. He sends it. And out the back of the end zone. So the Saints will come out to the 25. Oh, defense. Oh, defense. Saints have 75 yards to go. 13:31 left in the game, so still plenty of time. Carr dropping back, looking, plenty of time. He'll dump it out to the fullback, who gets taken down after about 5 yards. Oh, they say he's out of... Nope, he's in bounds, so clock is ticking. Derek Carr says he's 100%, but I'm not convinced. I'm still not convinced. All right, Carr now under center. Kamara behind him. And he will hand it off to Kamara, who will get about 3 yards. Make it a 3rd and 2. No, this New Orleans offense has struggled. 3rd and 2. Let's go ahead and shut them down here early, Bucs. They're far enough in their own territory that if we get them to 4th down, they can't really go for it. Hand off to Kamara. He will get the first. There's a flag. It's the flag. Oh, it's a holding. Holding. Holding offense. Back them up, baby. That'll make it 3rd and 12. Ooh, that is a big boo-boo by Max Garcia. Oh, yep. The jersey grab. The jersey pull. That's all they need to see. So now, backed all the way up to their own 24. The Saints have 12 yards to go. Carr dropping back. Bucs rushing. We left the middle of the field open. Carr's looking for it, and he gets Thomas open. Come on, guys. You got to cover that. Pressure on Carr, can't get there. We let him roll out and hit Michael Thomas. Yeah. They came up to cover Carr for the run and left Thomas open. So now it's a 1st down. Carr dropping back again. David came screaming in there. McCollum, I was going to say that throw was way out of reach, so McCollum did have a lot of contact. Yeah, I don't think there was enough contact there. So it's a good no call for a pass interference. I thought they might, but he didn't really... He kind of just tapped the receiver's shoulder. He didn't really impede him in any way. So 2nd and 10 now. Bucs rush 3. Quick pass. Thomas wide open again. Wide open again. Come on, guys. I understand you want to keep everything in front of you, but 11 minutes left in the game. Bucs rush 4 this time. Quick dump off to Kamara. Make the tackle. Good tackle. Good tackle, Izian. After about 5 yards, 4 yards. 2nd and 6 now. Make him work for it, defense. Make him work for it. Carr now in the gun. Kamara to his left. Carr dropping back, looking. He'll dump it off to Kamara again. Izzian can't get the tackle that time. Kamara will go out just after the first down marker. So it is 10:28. Clock is stopped. Never mind. They did not say he went out. So the clock is ticking. Oh, they actually didn't give him the first down, but Carr will get it on the sneak. Kamara was upset about the spot. It was close, but he did run out of bounds voluntarily. Like, he chose to run out of bounds. So it was close. But they got it anyways, so it shouldn't really matter all that much for them. 1st and 10. Now under 10 minutes left in the game. Yeah, we are playing way, way off the ball. A lot of pressure on Carr. Good tackle by Devin White. Kamara on the dump off, and he only gets a yard before Devin White is there to swallow him up. Just make him take as much time as possible, defense. Carr dropping back again. Pressure in, and he has to just kind of throw it away. What? Yeah, oh. Oh, well, I'm sorry, Mr. Wide Receiver. I forgot I was supposed to throw the flag for you. Let me see it. I didn't notice it on the play, but I also hate that holding on the defense is 5 yards and an automatic first down. Yeah. It is a weak hold. It is a weak hold, especially since the ball was way out of bounds and completely uncatchable. But, all right, no running back for Carr. Bucs rush 4 again. Quick out to Kamara. And he's brought down inbounds after a yard. Now, under 9 minutes to play. Saints are taking a long time on this drive. That's what we want. We want them to have to take as much time as possible. They actually didn't give Kamara any yards. They say he got stopped at the line. Snap. Carr pressured, rolling out, looking. He just throws it out. 3rd and 10 now. Let's go, defense. Come on. Oh, yeah. Olave did not put any effort in on that route. Okay. At the Bucs 26, 3rd and 10. Carr looking. Quick out. Kamara drops it. Kamara drops it, and it is going to be 4th and 10. Still 8.5 left in the game. Yep, they're going to kick a field goal here. Another field goal for the Saints. 44-yard attempt this time. A little bit longer. Still not an incredibly difficult kick. He's perfect today from 32 and 37. Groupie up the middle. And the Saints bring it back to a one-score game. All right, offense. 8:29. 8:29 is all we need. We don't need big plays. We don't need anyone trying to be a hero. We just need to move the ball. Don't focus on scoring. Focus on moving the ball. Yes, obviously you want to score. But even if we go down the field, if we can, take 5 or 6 minutes off the clock or more, preferably. But if we can take a good chunk of time off the clock and then kick a field goal, even. We don't even need the touchdown. If we get the touchdown, I have a feeling we're good. But we can put ourselves in a great position with a field goal and a long sustained drive. Denver has come back to tie it up with Chicago. Buffalo has dropped 48 on Miami. Oof. Philly leads Washington. Cincinnati's still getting absolutely creamed by Tennessee. And Cleveland is not doing so hot themselves. Houston is surprising me with the fact that they're up 23-6. I didn't expect that from Houston. Mainly just because of their offensive line, because that's the D line is the strength of Pittsburgh. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. We are going to bring it right down to the wire. We're going to stress me out. We're going to stress me out. All right. Now the kickoff. 8 minutes, 29 seconds to determine who will be the division leader after week 4. I don't really care about... Why is this America's Game of the Week? Why is Dolphins Bills? I mean, of course, now it looks one-sided because the Bills are freaking scary. Let's just say that. All right. 273 yards for the Bucs, 202 for the Saints. Saints have 69 rushing yards. Nice. All right. Baker keeps it. Passes to Otten. Otten will power down for about 4 yards. We want to bring it all the way down. Bring the game clock all the way down. They gave him 3 yards, so it's 2nd and 7. Mayfield has gotten quite a few rushing yards. Do not snap the ball until the play clock is low, please. Please. 12 seconds left on the play clock. Let it run down some more. Mayfield changing something. Under center. 3, 2, and the snap. Handoff now. Keyshawn Vaughn. We get about 2 yards, so it'll bring up 3rd and 7. We got to burn more time. We got to get this first down. Don't even give them a chance. Don't even give them a chance to tie it up. Bucs have 106 rushing yards. Way better than last week. Play clock, we're going to be able to take it down to 7 minutes. Mayfield in the gun. Come on, guys. We need a first down. We need a first down. Snap. Mayfield looking. Quick pass. Caught. First down, Tompkins. Let's go. Bucs move the sticks. Gonna take another big chunk of time off this clock. Good play call on 3rd down. All right, 6:28 now. Play clock ticking down. 7 seconds. 6. Snap. Mayfield. Quick pass. Caught by Chris Godwin for a first down. Again. Another one. 12 yards on that play. Let's go, Godwin. All right, at the 50 now. Handoff. Vaughn gets about 2 yards, maybe yard and a half. 5:30 and counting. All right, all right. We are doing very well on this drive, guys. Ooh, Kenny Pickett left the game hurt. Under 5 minutes now. 2nd and 8. Bucs discussing. Play clock running down. Baker snaps it. Just as the play clock runs out. Keyshawn Vaughn trying to get the outside, and he'll get about another yard. Yeah. The Bucs weren't set and ready for that. Third and 8 now. 4:20. Nice. Left on the clock. Baker in the backfield. We need the 40-yard line. Dropping back. He's looking. He's got some time. He throws. It's caught by Godwin. Godwin running down the field. There's a flag. Godwin all the way down to the 5-yard line. What's the flag? I have a feeling it's going to be coming back on a hold. As a matter of fact, it's more than a feeling. I'm pretty certain. Oh, it's a hold on the defense! Decline! The Bucs are in the red zone! Let's go! 42-yard gain by Chris Godwin to set the Bucs up with a brilliant opportunity. A touchdown here should seal the game. Yes! All right, 1st and goal from the 5 now. 4:01 left in the game. Handoff, Rachaad White trying to find a hole, can't get anywhere. 3:57 now. The clock is stopped. The Saints call a timeout. Yes, Saints did use one of their timeouts. They have 2 left. Okay. State Farm commercials don't get any less weird. Chris Godwin's 19th career 100-yard game. All right, 2nd and goal from the 5 now. By any means, get this touchdown. Baker, quick throw. Godwin! Oh, out of his reach. Out of his reach, so the Saints don't have to use a timeout. What are we checking in on? Oh, just the Patriots-Cowboys pregame. Oh, Miami didn't score in the red zone. Yes, Minnesota won. All right, 3:53. Still 3rd and goal from the 5. Baker and gun. Fakes the handoff. Looking. He's got Kate Otten. Throw it, Baker. Come on, you had him. Baker standing around. Now takes a shot. Touchdown, Tompkins. Touchdown. Baker had Kate Otten right at the beginning of the play. Decided not to take it. Luckily, Tompkins slipped open. Yeah. Yeah, he's in. Yep. That's a touchdown. That broke the plane. Yeah, I think that's in. I don't think they can overturn that. Oh, we're going for 2. Baker looking, quick pass. It's tipped. It is tipped, so it'll be 23-9. .344 left now. It is a 2-score game. Why did we take the 2? Oh, well, no. So if we had it... Math, please. So right now they're behind by 14. They would have been behind by 16. Okay, I understand. If we had gotten the 2-point conversion, it would have been a 16-point game. They would have had to take both 2-point conversions. I mean, you could just... Now they don't have to take any. I think you go ahead and cut your losses. You take the extra point, and you know, if they score a touchdown, they will have to go for 1. I mean, when I say they have to go for 1, they'd have to go for 2 on one of their touchdowns were they to score twice. Now they can just kick the extra point both times. But the Saints offense has not been clicking all day. It's been a slow day for this Saints offense, so. Oh, Denver kicked a field goal. They take the lead. They might survive. Woo! I was getting ready for Perna's new worst game ever. Although I think even losing to the Bears, it might not be worse than getting beat 70-20. I've never in my life had one of my sports teams get beat that badly. I've seen some bad losses from my sports teams, but nothing like that. All right, Camarda lining up for the kickoff. This Superdome is quiet and empty. Oh, that was Tompkins' first career touchdown, too. What a What a first career touchdown that is. I mean, I gotta say. Yeah, Mayfield actually had Otten wide open. That would have been a lot easier. I suppose Baker has a little bit of a flair for the dramatic. Big pass down the field, and it is not on target at all. He completely missed Olave. They were showing something else, so I didn't even realize that they had lined up to start going. 2nd and 10 now after the deep miss. Carr, another throw. Oh, dropped. He had his wide receiver open on the corner. Would have been 9 yards, could have gotten a first down, but I think he heard footsteps behind him. He just didn't secure it. 3rd and 10 now. Go ahead and shut him down now, defense. Go ahead and shut him down now. Now they've got to ask the question heading into next week, do they play Winston over Carr? Because Carr didn't necessarily have a bad game, but he's not having a great one either. Carr has time. He sends it down the field, and that's through the fingertips of Thomas. So it'll bring up 4th and 10. They have to go for this. Deep, deep in their own territory. All right, 4th and 10. This for the game. Saints need the 35-yard line. Bucs send 4. He fumbled! He fumbled and the Bucs recover! Game! Thank you for showing up to play, Saints. Better luck next time. Bucs are going to beat the Saints in New Orleans. Our 3rd sack of the game. It's a strip sack for Vita Vea. Carr is pissed. And the Buccaneers are going to move to 3-1 and lead the division. I mean, there's still 3:22 left. So there is still technically a chance for the Saints, but Rachaad White will run for about 6 yards. You can't say you won until there's zeros on the clock, but we are in an incredible position right now. Really, I mean, it's one of those situations where the Saints would need 2 touchdowns, and I just don't think they have that time. Especially with their inability to connect deep. 2nd and 3 now. They gave Rachaad White 7. And unsurprisingly, another handoff. Rachaad White will stop just short of the first down. New Orleans uses a timeout. Three touchdowns for Baker Mayfield. An incredible day for him. 4 different teams, 7 O coordinators, 8 head coaches in his 6 years. But Baker's finally looking like Baker. First time since 2020 that we've seen Baker Mayfield play like this. Jameis Winston is warming up, so if the Saints get another chance on offense, they will go to him. Saints crowd the line. Another handoff to White. He won't get there. Saints call their timeout. Saints are out of timeouts with 2:27 left. Only way for them to stop the clock now is the 2-minute warning. Carr, 23 of 37 for 127 yards. Yeah, he may not be in pain. He's probably in pain now, but he may not have thought he was in pain. But just because you're not in pain don't mean you got full use of that arm. Trust me. My shoulder hasn't hurt in a while. At least not really bad. But I still am struggling to even use full range of motion with it. Obviously, my injury was worse, but still. 28-yard attempt. McLaughlin. Good. (26-9). Yeah, Baker isn't Tom Brady. Now, I think Baker right now is better than Tom Brady was last year. I think a lot of people overlooked that part of the Bucs' problem was Brady last year. He was losing it, and it's a good thing he retired. I would not have wanted him back here at the Bucs again, because I think if he had tried to come back, he would have looked not good. Not good. All right. Bucs line up for the kickoff. 2:26. Denver does just barely hold on. Baltimore thrashes Cleveland. Buffalo also thrashing Miami. The Colts have tied it. The Colts have come back down 20-0 and have tied it at 23-23. Wow. Washington has also tied it. Things are lining up for this to be a crazy day in the NFL. Winston now checking into the game, attempting to launch some long balls, I'm guessing, and he will. Down the field. Picked off! Unbelievable! Penalty declined. The Bucs. That is poetry. Oh my gosh, that is incredible. For the first time in Jameis Winston's career, the Bucs benefit from a turnover. Oh my goodness gracious, that is incredible. That is awesome. Bucs end with 3 turnovers. Is there any chance that that saves my fantasy game? Yeah, I have 15 points now. Actually, it might save my fantasy game. Chris Godwin, too, also. I should have played Kamara. I didn't expect Kamara. Since I was playing the Bucs defense, I didn't expect Kamara to do much. Which, game wise, he hasn't, but he still managed to get 21 points. Oh boy. Oh boy. Bucs are going to win the football game, and Tampa is looking a lot better than people thought. Last week was proof that we are not a top of the league contender. However, this week, I know people kind of discount the first 2 weeks because it was the Vikings and Bears. Not great teams. Well, Vikings are a great team. I just think they keep shooting themselves in the foot. But this game right here, I think it proves that the Bucs are a lot better than people thought. Oh, it's a lovely feeling. It's a lovely feeling getting to beat the crap out of the Saints in their own home. So, looking at the upcoming schedule, I'm going to mute this. Looking at the upcoming schedule, let's hope that Mike Evans can play for one. I mean, I think we can. Wait, no, we have a bye week next week, so Evans has plenty of time to get right. And then we play the Lions. That is going to be a tough game. Baker now. 2nd and 11. Baker under center. Handoff. And Vaughn loses 2 yards. There's a penalty. Oh. Well, thank you, New Orleans. Legal use of hands to the face. Automatic first down. All right. Yeah, defense performed a lot better today. Victory formation, the best formation in an offensive playbook. This is an offensive coordinator's favorite play. Kamara does not look happy. Baker does. Your poverty franchise just got baked. One more knee, and that will do it. Indy, yeah. Indy was down 23-0, and they came all the way back to tie it. Incredible. Ooh, Phillies and Washington territory. They'll probably seal that. And knee and game. Bucs will defeat the Saints 26-9. This is the first time we've had 3 straight wins against the Saints. And Bucs are currently kings of the South. We got to keep fighting, though. We get a nice bye week, an incredible win heading into a bye week. You love to see that. And then we got the Bears on the other side. Definitely a tough game. Did I say the Bears? I meant the Lions. We got the Lions on the other side. So, business trip to New Orleans went very well. I mean, yeah, Bucs killed it today. Not many mistakes. We just played an all around solid game. Chris Godwin stepped up after Evans went out injured. Hopefully, he will be back for the game against Detroit because we will need him. Detroit is a very good team. Never mind, the Eagles scored a touchdown. They did not kick a field goal like I thought they would. So, Washington fights hard. But they will come up just short, it looks like. Okay. The Washington DB is so mad at himself. Well, as for me, I am going to go celebrate a Buccaneer victory. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm just going to go get food. That's all I mean when I say that. So, I hope you all enjoyed another great win by the Bucs. No stream next Sunday since the Bucs are off. Yeah. I'll be back tomorrow with something. Don't know if I'll stream on Twitch or on YouTube, but all right. I hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly did. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of NFL Sunday. I will see you guys next time. God bless. Peace out.